Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say they make it hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on Launchcart. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
A minute. Boom. Bam. Where is she? Hey, we're marketers.
Hello. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that.
I know. I'm never in this version of StreamYard, so I never play this one. Welcome to some live streaming. We're going to teach you guys some pretty cool things, and this is going to be all about making more money with every order. This is not a full training on upsells and order bumps and everything, but we're going to specifically talk about order bumps today because I really think order bumps are the easiest thing you can do to immediately make more money with every sale.
Yes. Can you explain what an order bump is?
Yeah. And by the way, if you guys want to comment and you are watching at launchcart.com/live, which is kind of a cool page where you see, you can go and either watch it on YouTube or on Facebook group, and down at the bottom, it'll say comment. And if you want to comment, you can comment in the Facebook group, and then we will see you like look at this guy. Dance move.
Dancing buddy.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, so if you're tuning in, definitely come click watch on Facebook or YouTube and comment. I want to know who's here, and then we will dive into the order bumps. But comment if you're here, where you're watching from. If you're new to Launchcart, I know we've been getting a lot of new members to our community, which is super exciting.
Super fun. And so, we want to know where you are. Comment any questions on order bumps. You can ask us questions about anything. But specifically, we want to try to talk about order bumps. And here's why. So Candace wanted to know my take on what an order bump is. And I always explain it because I'm not all that smart and I'm kind of fat. So of course my mind goes to McDonald's because that's where my mind goes. So an order bump is the classic, do you want fries with that, right? It just literally built McDonald's into McDonald's. It was one of the things that actually turned them around. And for quite a while, the cost of a hamburger, or it was actually a Big Mac at one point, if you just went into McDonald's and somebody just ordered a Big Mac, they would lose money on it. So when they came up with the you want fries with that, they knew that just by asking that one question, all of a sudden the entire meal was profitable, right? That's how important it is. So if you have if you kind of think about, the thing you're trying to sell, that's the front line, but then the back line is the order bump and the upsells and downsells and all this other stuff. And if you're confident about what you're doing in the back, you can lose money in the front because a percentage is always going to come, a certain percentage is going to come from that back end. And that's where the money is. So an order bump is you want fries with that. And usually you see Dwight and I talking about print on demand specifically. In print on demand, we will put a t-shirt up and then our order bump will be, hey, would you like a matching coffee cup with that? And of course, the cool thing about print on demand, right, is what? They come up with a design they like. And if they like the design on a shirt, they're going to like it on a cup, on a hoodie, on a surfboard, whatever the hell you can put it on. People are probably going to like it. So that's how I explain it.
Yeah. I have an analogy too that I always love that it really registered for me. Because once we explain, we're going to show you what an order bump is and what that really looks like. And I know in the past, I've seen comments of like, oh, like that's so salesy. I don't like doing that. But just like Dan shared, like it's super important. But also one of our past coaches, Sheila Kay, she gave a great analogy. She's like, if you're going through Target, TJ Maxx, the mall, she's like, you're going through a checkout line. It's called the queue line. She's like, all of those are order bumps. The extra water bottles, the journals, the candy, the chips. She was like, they're literally upselling you in the checkout line before you buy because you're standing there waiting in line. Think of the grocery store, same thing. Mm-hmm. So I love that analogy because like I will admit, like in the past, I was like, oh yeah, so salesy. Like, oh, you bought this, but add this and add this. But then when I got like that story of like going through McDonald's, like places like that, I'm like, that happens to us every day in the real world. Mm-hmm. So we need to do, and we should be doing it on our online store because it's only going to, increase our average order value.
Well, you're 100% right. And actually that makes me think, let's just like, not to get all preachy here, but some people, you might need like an attitude adjustment. I'm just going to come down hard on you. If you think what you're selling isn't important, then yeah, it's spammy because you're selling people shit they don't need. But like, if you know anything about our story, Dwight and I sold a lot of stuff to grandmas. A lot of stuff to grandmas, and make so much it would go crazy thinking how much we sold to grandmas. And every design was around the same concept of I love being a grandma and I love my grandkids. I mean, they love that. And so we looked at it, even though we're too, we're like kind of just not pleasant to be around. I know. But we always looked at it like, listen, we are, and mostly because like I had to get like all of the testimonials and people would have support questions. People like grandmas loved our stuff. And they did not because they loved the quality of our shirts. They're all shitty shirts. I mean, they're whatever. They're just t-shirts or coffee mugs, whatever. That our stuff was great, but the message that was on the cup or the shirt made them love being a grandma. Or didn't make them love being a grandma, but those messages reminded them that they are a grandma. So I looked at it really personal. Like, listen, I know that you love being a grandma. This coffee cup, you're going to wake up every morning and just think about how awesome it is to be a blessed grandma. Yeah. And if they love it, I mean, that was important to them. It is important to them to this day. So when you say, here, look at this cool coffee mug, it reminds you of being a blessed grandma. If you put that same design on a hoodie and say, do you want this? There's a good chance that they're going to say, yeah, because sometimes I go outside and it's cold. I would like you to give me whatever you can that is going to make me feel like the blessed grandma I am, or like the proud Chihuahua dad that I am, or whatever. Right? That is what you're doing. So like, if you think it's spammy, if you think it's spammy or salesy, then you're in the wrong business, because like this whole game gets a lot easier when you really define who you're trying to serve. And it sounds like woo-woo bullshit, but it's not. Like this really does get easier. Yeah. If you define who you're going to serve, and then you serve the hell out of them. Yeah. I mean, that's it. So it is not spammy or hypey or anything to say, hey, you love this cup. You want a matching shirt? Yeah. I want the shirt. I love being a grandma. Right. So, but I mean, I get it, because that is like something you guys, even something as goofy as being a Chihuahua dad or a Chihuahua mom or whatever your store is all about. And even if you have a store that is random, where you like, oh, I sell some stuff to grandmas, some stuff to Chihuahuas, I sell carburetors to whatever. Maybe not the carburetor part. I don't know the feeling they have, but you know what I mean? It's like, you have to tap into what your tribe, what your people want. And if you can just give them more of it, that's really the whole trick about selling.
Okay, so that was the mindset minute, actually.
Oh, I cannot believe I did a mindset minute.
You did a mindset moment. I'm calling a moment now, so never a minute. But I love that. I'm so happy that I shared my analogy, so you tapped into that, because that is true. Because same thing. You were preaching that to me when I was like, yeah, they're kind of right. And then it is an attitude shift, and I love that, because it's like, who are you serving? And believe in that, because then your customer will feel that, Yeah. And that was awesome, Dan.
Yeah.
Wow. A round of applause.
Thank you. Don't ever think like what you're doing is bad,
Yeah, don't ever think. Hey, Daisa's here.
So that is what Dwight and I would do. We'd always start with a t-shirt and then upsell them to a matching coffee mug. And that's literally how we, sold millions of dollars stuff every single year. It's like literally our funnel that we use. We literally we're pretty simple. We start with a cool shirt, put it on a cup, put it on a hoodie, put it on a travel mug, and whatever. You're just giving people options. Now, here's the thing, not making any kind of just connected with the inner sales self. Yeah. Now here's the thing. Not making like any income guarantees, because I'm not going to insult your intelligence by saying, do this and you will make 33% more. But here's what we have found. It almost like to that number, 33% is what Dwight and I make on average every time we have our lead product. 33% of those people, give or take, will buy the order bump. So that's why I say, when I say it's like the easiest thing to do, it is literally, they came to buy the burger, they're ready to walk away, and the person behind the counter says, you want fries with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like French fries, right? Hey, you just bought this cool grandma shirt. Do you want the matching mug? Yeah, of course I do. Not of course, but
yeah. Well, and it's like, because I'm assuming, because like just like the grandmas, that's very like specific, right? Like I have a store, Dope Mamas, which we'll share in a moment. So these products that we're selling with these designs, I'm assuming that most of them, like, you really can't find elsewhere. So that's why I think, and I know that like people end up buying these order bumps because they're like, oh, this is such a cool, unique product that, yeah, I want both of them.
Yeah.
I want to, like, for Dope Mamas, like I want to rep that I'm a Dope Mama wearing it, and also while I drink my coffee or whatever that or offer is.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about the offer specifically, and a big thing people make mistakes with. Now, let me just backtrack, because, on Launch Cart, you don't have to sell print on demand. You can sell anything. Mm-hmm. Traditionally, in a lot of e-commerce, the product that you're selling, I mean, they just committed, they want to buy this travel mug or whatever, right? So they already want it. Okay. You usually can't go wrong with having an order bump, selling them more of what they just bought, right? Oh, they want to buy this. Hey, do you want to get an extra one of these for 50% off? Yeah, probably. Right. You see this method a lot, like if you ever ordered kind of like supplements or vitamins or anything, like you'll see somebody buy like 3 months worth of, I fell for it. Glucose and joint pills for Taco, because he's elderly, a little chihuahua. So I dropped like $45 on some old dog joint pills, and all of a sudden the thing pops up. Do you want 4 more of these? I'm like, no, because I don't know how long this guy's going to live, but they're 80% off. Like, I better get them, because I plan on this idiot living forever. I'll take them. Right. So a lot of times you can do that. He's in the other room, so he can't hear me. I got news for you. He can't hear me when I'm talking to him.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you sure? Because they have good hearing, but
pretty sure he's deaf too. He just sees shadows. I'm like, all right, Taco.
Oh, Taco.
I think it's true.
Taco's literally our mascot.
But so that is like, if you don't know what to sell, like you're just really looking for a complementary product to the lead product that you're selling. Right. So what do you usually do, Candace, for your order bumps?
I typically do like the t-shirt. If anyone adds a specific t-shirt to their cart, Then the order bump would be a mug. I also have done a t-shirt, and then the order bump was a journal, the matching journal.
Love it.
So journals and mugs are my go-to.
What we have done, I guess I can, or should I show the Rescue Joe page? Have I done it a billion times? Let me share my screen here quick. I just got to find it. I feel like, again, I'm showing the same thing every time, but I actually do. This time I'm not going to share I won't play the video unless people really want me to play the video. Wow. So here on the Rescue Joe site, this is our lead product, right? These 2 stickers, right? Now here we're giving these away for free. All they got to do is cover shipping and handling. So if they pay us $3.95, right, they are going to get that. Remember what I was saying, like when McDonald's would lose money on a Big Mac? Well, yeah. I got news for you. We will, if people come and just get these free stickers, we're going to lose money on it. I guarantee it. But luckily, 33% of our people buy the order bump, and then we turn profitable. So remember what I just said, like one of the best things you can do is more of what you just sold. Okay, well, here is what they're doing. Let me just put Taco on here just for a second. I'm Dan Schultz. There he is. There's Taco.
An emotionally pulled video. Like it pulls my emotional strings.
Listen, I understand because he's a good looking boy. Let me just fast forward. Let me find here. Here's Taco going into the post office. Look at that. Look at right when he looks at the camera, he knows what he's doing. Anyway, so when they order this, remember what I said, like they can go, you can lose money on the front end. Here's the perfect order bump for this. I'm going to add this to cart, and I might have a bunch of these in my cart already. So if I add that to cart.
And side note, that page he's showing, that's built in LaunchCart's page builder, which we just did a training on last week.
Exactly. So here is our order bump. You know,
boom, bam.
Yes, I want to help more. So on Rescue Joe, every purchase, we make a donation to a rescue dog charity. Anyway, so yes, I want to help more rescue dogs. Add a 10-pack and save 80%. Give one to every dog lover you know. Only $10 with free shipping. Every decal claimed helps. Decal claimed helps dog rescues. Offer not available at any other time or place. Now, do they want to get 10 more of these? Right? They bought 2, and now we're saying, do you want 10 more? And this one specifically, more than 33% take this. Okay. This is when, like, think about, again, who you're selling. In this case, we're selling, we're selling people who like rescue dogs, right? Well, what do people who like rescue dogs, I mean, specifically rescue dogs, they rescued their dogs. They want to get the word out so they can help rescue other dogs, or not them, but like tell all their friends,
family,
like,
friends, people, strangers.
Yeah. So that is why that works so good for this. Okay. So you have to think like, I know, Candace, you're going to show your store in a second. And there's just so many opportunities to what you can use. Just logically think like, what, as a customer, what do you want more of? You're going to go and buy something. Well, what would you like more of? Right. Like, for example, if you sell coffee cups, and it could be like a blessed grandma coffee. This is something we did a lot. We had the cool grandma. That specific design, which was the most horrid, ugly design you could ever imagine, made us pretty stinking rich. And what we would do is, hey, do you want this cup? And then the order bump was, well, you want the cool grandpa for your husband, right? Don't you guys want to enjoy coffee together? Yep. Boom. Right? Okay, so are you ready to share your screen?
Yeah. And then really quick, Dan, can you tell people, because hi Ron, welcome. He said finally found where to chat on the live stream. Can you tell them how they would, if people are watching from launchcard.live, like where they can chat with us? Yeah, so you'll see down at the bottom, it'll say comment. I think it says comment on YouTube, comment on Facebook. If you comment on Facebook, we'll actually pull your comments right into here, hopefully. As long as, like, we see Ron. He's on YouTube.
Ron's name there. You can comment on either place, but we're monitoring right now. We are monitoring actually the Facebook chat. And if you're not in the Facebook group, my God, come into the Launch Cart official Facebook group. It's full of people just like you who want to know how to learn better. And it's full of coaching like this so we can help you learn better.
Yes. And so I know I see comments from YouTube. Odell's watching from YouTube, Deza.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. That's cool. Hi, Odell. I love it.
If you're, like I said, so you would have to scroll down just in case anyone's having that problem, because we do want to chat with you guys and if you have any questions. But with that said, I am ready and I will share my screen right now.
All right.
So adding to stream my Dope Mama store. It's decked out for Valentine's Day right now.
You are the best at this of anyone I've ever seen. In all seriousness, whenever there is a holiday, Dope Mamas changes with the holiday, and it's really smart. It's not a training about that, but you are doing what is an old marketing thing about being part of the conversation that's going on in the user's head.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very smart.
On trend. Thank you for that. Maybe one day I'll do a training on how to really customize your theme to keep up with the trends. So I'm gonna go find my product that I know will be triggered. And are we gonna show them that, Dan? Like what I mean by the triggered, like in the back?
We can if you want. I mean, we're just specifically. Here's the thing: like the training videos and the knowledge videos in your back end of Launch Cart are really good. And we'll talk about whatever you guys want us to talk about. Yeah. But we want to specifically, I'd like to think that the purpose of this training, and we're going to do a lot of stuff where we're just like trying to get you off your butt and actually just start to do the stuff. And people I see, they will get hung up when you start like telling them specifically, now press this button. Well, my button is green. You're saying it's blue. It's like, just listen to the overall concept. So far, what we said, if you sell hamburgers and you offer them fries, about 30% are probably going to buy. That's what you're taking away from this, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we want to like show you what's possible on Launch Cart, what's possible, what you can do. So this is exciting. And then that's a good idea. We'll definitely show them the quick start, where the quick start videos are. But what I meant by triggered, so if anyone adds this specific t-shirt to their cart, it's going to trigger to show them the upsell, the order bump, which right here, bam, boom, boom, bam,
boom, bam,
is the matching mug. So they just added the shirt, and here we go, exclusive offer, add a matching mug and save 20% off. And they can pick the color, the size, and I even, in here I put a little, I changed the description, complete your Valentine's gift for the dopest mama with the matching One Loved Mama mug. Add it to your order now and enjoy an exclusive discount of 20% off on this amazing mug. Limited time offer. Yes, add to my order. And then look, right when I clicked add, I know it's kind of small, but you can see that I added an on sale banner to my image, which I think these like little details are so cool.
Yeah. Because you're not going to leave because, oh my God, this is a good deal. Now that reminds me. So here's another thing where people mess up a lot with order bumps. Obviously we want to make money, right? We want to make as much money as we can. And that's kind of why you're in business. Mm-hmm. But so let's actually think about what happens during a customer journey. Like maybe you're using paid ads. Let's just say they're using paid ads, right? So they're scrolling through Facebook or wherever they are, not thinking of buying anything. They're there to see, if what their friends ate for dinner last night or whatever the hell people do on social media. So they're scrolling. And all of a sudden, because Candace targeted dope mamas and she has her targeting down, the right people are seeing it. All of a sudden, a dope mama shirt pops up. And it's like, that's called interruption marketing. And it just stopped them from what they're doing. Hopefully it stopped the scroll. And they're going to be like, that's a cute shirt. And I am a dope mama. I'm going to get this shirt. Right. So now you got them and they're in the checkout. You already paid that cost to get them. Right. So now that you have them, you don't have to gouge them. Because you already did the hardest part. You got them there and they're ready to check out. If they're on the page where the order bump is, they are ready to pull out the credit card and pay. So there is no reason to have a 100%, typical price for your order bump, right?
Mm.
Because why would you? You don't need to make your typical. If they bought them, you want to make whatever you make. But if they're buying the shirt, you're already making some profit from there. You don't have to make full profit on the mug. So you come up with a price that is truly like appealing, because the whole point is to get them to do it.
Yeah.
Right. So then you don't be greedy. I mean, you can, again, do what you want to do, but just bring it down a little bit. And like mugs on Printify, they're like $5 and $5 shipping or something, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you can sell mugs for $19, but sell them for $14.95 too, and you're still making money. Still making $10, right? So think of that. Again, it kind of comes down to that mindset moment that I was talking about. Don't crap on your people. Give them a reason to continue that love. Like, they don't want to be cheap, grandma. It's pretty good. I had a cheap Aunt Rose. She used to, at one point, this was insulting. When I was a kid, like, she would tape quarters to my birthday card. I'd get my birthday card and it'd start to weigh a lot, because every year there'd be a new quarter taped on it.
Wow.
Right. So then, like, I'm in high school and these are still coming in. I'm like, oh, at some point, put a couple paper money in here. Like, so, whatever. But instead, one of the last years, and she had some bucks, don't worry about it. At the end of the year, or during my, I think like sophomore, I get a lighter envelope. Oh, she put some money in there, cash, maybe a check, maybe I'll take money order. I don't care. I open, now they're dimes. So she gave me a dime for every year I was alive instead of a quarter.
Wow.
I sent her a very tersely worded letter, and I said, "You're done to me, cheap Aunt Rose." No, I'm kidding.
I was like, did you really?
No, but I think she did die.
You got dimes in your birthday card?
Yeah.
It was like, you're a dime times 5.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, this is nothing short of a personal insult to me. Have a good day, Aunt Rose.
Wow, that is
all right. Let's keep going. Let's go. Okay, let's get back to what you're sharing.
Oh,
what are you sharing?
Story. That was a great break.
That's right. Right. So comment below if you're having issues with your aunt, and any questions about e-commerce that we can help you with. Oh, and I got to say, hold on. Like, in all seriousness, we got to say is right now, you guys kind of buried the lead here. A ton of you are signed to the special chairman special that we have with these prices. We would be remiss if we did you to go and take advantage of this, because should I share that? I feel like I really should do that.
No, you should, because I've actually been reaching out to past clients, and I'm like, hey, I need to let you know on an opportunity. And they've all been like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So we have to let them know. And wow, really quick, Jim goes, sounds like Aunt Rose met the inflation. You know what?
No, it's just, I didn't like Aunt Rose, to be honest with you.
But anyways,
turn off that Aunt Rose.
Anyway,
let me share
the chairman special.
And this is listen, I know this seems like a commercial. It is not. This is just like I was saying, like, be mindful of your tribe. I consider you guys my tribe. You for sure are Launch Cart's tribe. If you want to make a serious go at this, do this, because as you guys may or may not know, Master P, Percy Miller, is the new chairman. He was just appointed chairman of Launch Cart. Other than being a hip hop legend, the guy is a true, he's got a passion for helping entrepreneurs. It's one of the main reasons he wanted into Launch Cart, because he wants to keep the entrepreneurial spirit alive. He came in and said, not that our prices are high to begin with, because they're not high, but this is insane. 50% off liftoff, $13.97. 65% off growth. This is an awesome package. Scale is and this is what me and Dwight use. This is what just huge sellers do. It's only $43.97. This is normally $297 a month. And that is no lie. It is 1 billion% worth $297 a month, because you get all of the unlimited pages like that taco and the sticker page. Like, that's a page that we can talk about. We just did the training on it the other day.
Yeah.
When you can make these big, long, beautiful pages, you will just sell more. That's just the truth. And then the flows, which is basically like an order bump, like you want fries with that. That is part of their flows, their automatic upsells, or all sorts of stuff. When you have scale, that is unlimited. So Dwight and I have this on every single thing we sell. If we sell a t-shirt, we already have, hey, you want the matching mug? And then they say yes. And then hey, do you want a matching hoodie? No. Okay, you don't want that? Well, how about this? You want a travel mug? Yeah, sure. What about a pair of shoes? No. Okay, then downsell. Hey, well, before you go, you at least want this? Yeah, sure. Right? You do that with every single thing you sell, you pretty much can't help but make money. I mean, that's just the reality.
And that's what he's saying is, like, if you have 10 designs on 10 different shirts, you are creating a flow for 10 of those products. Yeah. So one design on one shirt, your order bumps, that same design on a mug. The next product with a different design, another flow.
Yep.
And that's why scale is cool, because you can unlimited flows, unlimited pages, unlimited everything. Access.
And it doesn't have to be that. Like again, said, you're selling a cool grandma mug and the order bump is a cool grandpa mug. It just makes sense, right? Yeah. And you can do that. So I'm just, again, not to make this sound, do not be a Aunt Rose and go with the free plan.
Well,
no, the reason is free plan, it's fine, but it does limit you to stuff. Any of the lift off, the growth, the scale, all of these are phenomenal for where you are. But I would consider when you go to, maybe you're going to buy something on Amazon, like a pair of shoes on Amazon, which is kind of dicey because you can't try them on. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times you'll read the comments, is the sizing good? And they'll always say order a size up.
Yeah.
That is what I suggest you guys do. If you're thinking of liftoff, because liftoff is right here, this column, you do get a lot of stuff. You get unlimited products, which is nice. You get 5 pages, which is nice. I mean, scale is unlimited. You get, there's just a bunch of stuff you get, and they go up with each level. But order a size ahead, because you guys are going to do this. This is a year for you. We are committed to giving you the training that you need to pull this off.
Well,
so instead of just getting liftoff, which again, it's 50% off. It's a good deal. I mean, we're not going to be sad if you get liftoff. But $20 more, get growth, because then it really, you double all this stuff. And the more you have this, and you're getting more flows, and it just so on and so on and so on. Boom. And here's the cool thing about this deal. And again, I feel like we're talking too much like it's a commercial.
Well,
but as long as you're paying for this.
The thing is, though, we're sharing the opportunity because, like I said, this is happening because of the partnership with Master P. And he wanted to do something special. He was okay for this partnership. I want to do a sale. So that's why we're doing this, the chairman special. So it is really limited time. So it's like we have to let you guys know this, because this is a limited time and we want to share the opportunity. And that's why we're doing training, because we want to show you what's possible. We want you to make it happen. And now we're like, okay, hop on the special. So it's just even more attainable, more affordable.
So you can go sign up, go to launchcart.com/pricing. Maybe while you're talking, I'll put a little banner in here or something. All right.
Okay. So I'm going to keep talking.
What do you want to talk about next, Candace?
Are we going back to the order bumps or?
Yeah. I mean, what should we cover about order bumps? What do you think? The people are too afraid to ask us.
Well, I just want to show where people can navigate to find it.
Okay.
So let me share my screen.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Where's my screen? Right here. Okay. So if you are in the back end of your store, On the left-hand side is our nav bar. You'll go to superpowers. And under superpowers, you will see the automatic upsells. And then from here, as you can see, I have 2. And then you can always click new upsell flow, which we're not going to go into like how, we're not going to walk you through it, but I just want you to navigate. You're going to click around. You're going to play with it. You're going to learn it. You're going to go to the quick start guide. Oops. And I want to show that where that quick start guide is. If you're in the back end, quick start guide's right here. Okay. And then let's see, where is that video? It's in here, right here. Lesson number 9. If you want the hold your hand, guide you through how to do this, do that, watch this video. But definitely, like, we showed you what's possible with the order bump, how you can make it look, the power behind it. So we want you to get confident and comfortable in the order bump. In that section.
Looking at that, so Candace, because we taught Candace that how she does her order bumps is exactly what Dwight and I do. And we like the dotted coupon line because that draws people's eyes. And I will admit that is the time when some people say, oh, that looks spammy, blah, 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 blah. But listen, again, we're trying to serve our people and we want to catch their eye. Since everyone was a kid, they pull out their scissors and they look for dotted lines to cut coupons out because it's just,
psychology. Because when you get in the order bump flow builder, you'll see you do have some customization features where you could change this, but the go-to is the dotted line, the pointing arrow, psychology. You're like, look at this, read this.
Yeah.
And that arrow should go away after they add it to their cart.
Well, that's one of the cool things about this company. Like let's tell them that.
Yeah, I'm going to actually.
Let's make the dev team take that out because they will. I mean, I like that about these guys.
But this is so cool. And that's why I'm happy that I learned this from Dan Dwight because just of those analogies. One, it's like I'm serving my customer. I'm giving them more value. I'm giving them more products. And then also like, this is just so cool because it's like, every day. And then Daisy said it earlier. What'd she say? She was like, sell or be sold. So I'm being sold whenever I'm not at home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, it's not bad to do this kind of stuff, right?
Oh, no.
It's like,
I love TJ Maxx. I buy a lot of items that I don't necessarily need. McDonald's, I buy a large fry. Do I need it? No, but does it make me happy? They are serving me pretty well.
Well, but you know what? Again, like I'm telling you this, we're here today to teach you guys stuff, not trying to sell you. So if this veers into me being too salesy, tell me. I mean, hold me to it. But like what you just said is something that I actually think about a lot because like I buy a lot of bullshit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying toys and buying all sorts of shit that you like because that's what life is for. Get whatever makes you happy. But the reality is it's like this whole chairman special deal, like you probably do spend $13.97 every month on bullshit or $33 on bullshit or $43 on bullshit that you really truly don't need, but just makes you feel better. Right.
Yeah.
Like, let me pull this up because this is like, because I did not talk about why I really like the scale thing here.
Well, I don't know if this is what you're leading into really quick, but that's like why this year and last year, I actually cut out like certain, like, okay, I was like, Candace, don't eat out as much. Candace, not that I'm a coffee drinker, but I do like to go to Starbucks and get myself a little treat here and there. Yeah. But I last year and this year is the year where I'm taking that money and I'm putting it into these different platforms. So Launchcar, I have other tools that I'm using those extra 10, 12, whatever it is, rather than those things. I'm like, okay, I'm building my business. I'm investing in myself. So
that's good.
Mindset.
You know, Dwight and I spend over $1,000 a month on 3 software packages just so we can do research, just to back up our stuff. You know?
That's my goal. I'm not at $1,000 a month, but that's a goal.
The one thing we didn't mention about this, but the chairman special, this comes with only the scale level. You get 85% off scale, which is $297 a month. You get it for, $43.97 a month. But then you also get the Launch Card Academy, which is just an entire collection of training. You get stuck. Doesn't matter where you get stuck. You get stuck doing Pinterest, watch the course on Pinterest. If the course isn't there, it will be. Just comment, make noise in the group. All of the coaches will get together and make what you guys need. That's $97 a month. People actually like $97. They pay $97 a month for this. These are two things, Project Roadrunner and No Product, No Problem. Greg just asked if we include this into the scale. These are two things that Dwight and I, these are our products, and we're just donating them to the cause because we want you to get involved in this. Project Roadrunner is actually based on a $2,500 closed door secret mastermind meeting we had in Phoenix, where we took a handful of people and showed them 1,000,000,000%, 100% the best way to build an email list with a secret magic lead. And then we also even show the 3-sentence email. It's all it takes. 3 sentences. We get sales every time we hit send. By the way, we send it every day to certain parts of our list. Super easy. No Product, No Problem is like I just said, we pay $1,000 a month to learn about what products sell and to get data and everything. We show you how to do that fully in this No Product, No Problem. Anyway, I don't want to sell. I'm just saying, spend $43 on this because this will do something for you as opposed to spending $43.97 on Starbucks. I mean, spend $13.97 on Starbucks.
We're sharing the opportunity. We're serving. Wait, so just to be clear, because I haven't seen this graphic, or if I have, I forgot. So 4 different things. So Project Roadrunner's 1, No Product, No Problem 2nd.
Yep.
And then there's a scale plan, and then Launch Academy.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the scale level, that's the $297 a month now that you can get for $43.97. Just with that package, that level, you get all this other stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah. My favorite part, well, of course, Project Roadrunner and No Product, No Problem, because they are by the best. But also it's like Launch Academy, because that is so cool. Well, because Launch Academy, just like he shared, it has so much content in there. And just training on training on training, and we're adding training to it. Can I share the library a little bit? Okay.
Sure.
Because I'm a visual person, so I'm like, I have to see like what's Launch Academy. So I'm in the back end of Launch Academy, and I can just literally scroll. We have downloads. These are downloadable, like an ebook download, a mock-up builder download. Look, this is a course right here, Conversion Tactics, Facebook Ads and Facebook Pixels course. This is all one course under that, column, Email Marketing for E-commerce. So Launch Academy is literally an academy to launch, grow, and scale your business.
Right on.
And we continuously add new trainings and new courses to this. So this part, I'm so excited that they're throwing in, but once again, it's only for the scale plan.
See, that's why, again, it's very hard to try to do this without sounding salesy and hypey, but it's like, again, guys, like this isn't going to be for everyone. I mean, if you don't have $43.97 a month, I get it.
Yeah.
At least get the $13.97 one so you can have more tools so you can get to the $43 one. But if you do have that money, and I suspect we all do, because we spend money a lot on stupid shit. At least I do. This will help you. But what does Jim say? Is there a shortcut to get to those bonuses if you already switch to scale plan? Yeah, there is. Message support at LaunchCart, and I would be surprised if you don't already have that in your account. That just maybe you didn't know that it was there. Ron says, "Are you using launch links for your social bio links, Candace?"
100%.
Of course.
I actually just had a call with the lady today, and she didn't have one, and I was like, "I'm creating you one right now because you're missing out."
Who I heard in the grapevine, I don't know, maybe I should be not speaking about this, but Snoop Dogg.
Snoopity Snoop.
Yeah, I think he wants to make the switch over to launch links.
Oh, yeah. I love launch links. But yes, I am. But yeah. we had to share. We had to share because I think it'd be wrong of us to have this chairman special and then not announce it on any of our trainings.
Okay, let's talk here. Okay, Ron, one school of navigation calls for a limited menu that keeps the customer focused on the single offer and bump funnel. The menu navigation would be about us, contact us, disclosures, disclaimers, guarantee, essentially no homepage or shop. Other products can be found via categories and search site. Okay, so great question. Let me come back over here. Let me go back to, I'm going to show you guys again. I need to share this. Okay, so this, as you can see, this is the entire page. And again, this isn't necessarily training about pages, but we will always do it. If I scroll, this is the top. I'm going all the way to the top. We got the Rescue Joe logo. There is no navigation up here. So what Ron brings up is a very, very awesome question. And something that a lot of people usually get wrong. And that is that, like, they feel that you get them, like your goal is to get them to your store. And again, you can do whatever you want. So I'm not, this is what Dwight and I have found, how we made a lot of money, is we don't want them shopping at our store. We want them shopping at this page. We spent money and effort and time to build this beautiful page. This is going to do more sales than a typical product page. So we don't want them to look around. All we want them to do is say yes to this offer. And we will do everything we can, videos, testimonials, everything we have, just everything is all about FAQ. It's just all about that. Do we have a footer? We do have like a legal page down here, and we have nothing up here because we don't want that. We literally don't want to confuse people. We've sold a lot of stuff through the years. We've sold so much stuff on web pages that if you would actually go to the .com front page, you would get an error. Because there was literally one site where we did hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then we realized, like, hey man, we never actually configured the homepage. So for the last 6 months, people were getting an error, a server error.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't matter though. So that is what we try to do. Now, we don't want to confuse people, but if that is not your intent and you want them to go to your page, then yeah, then you want to have that navigation. Right? Like the about us, contact us. And that should for sure be on your homepage. All of the stuff you just said. I don't know about the disclosures and disclaimers guarantee. I'd just put that down at the bottom, like in your, in your terms of service type of thing. Because, who reads that stuff anyway?
Yeah. This is mine. I have like my shop all where they can easily navigate to like everything. And I have my collections. And then I just have my about us. And if they did want to contact me, they have my support numbers up here, and then I have my contact down here.
Yeah.
So there's different things you could do.
I mean, you can have down at the bottom, you can have a full thing, but again, like on those special pages, like the Rescue Joe page I just showed.
Oh, yeah.
But again, why bother? I mean, it's like, why confuse them?
Yeah.
Like just say, look, all we want to do is this one thing. Like, we're not trying to sell them on the Rescue Joe thing. We're not trying to sell them on the 10-pack and the order bump. And then, by the way, I didn't show you the whole flow, but after they get the order bump, then they're going to get an upsell for a matching t-shirt. And then because it's a coffee place, a coffee cup. And then another upsell is a pound of our coffee, just kind of solving problems. Well, what do they need now? Well, they just bought a coffee cup. Well, they probably want coffee, right? So we don't want them to go anywhere else. We want to try to control that sales flow as best we can. Now, on a homepage, a typical website like this, for sure, have what you need where you want it, because you want people to understand, no, we're a big company. We're a real company. You can trust us just as much as you can trust Amazon.
Yeah.
That's a really good question, though.
That is. That's like, I'm trying to find.
Yeah, that's what I do, Ron.
This is a page that I built recently just for a client. She actually was selling, like she was hosting a workshop for what she does. And so same thing, like this is on her launch cart store, but I hid the navigation because I was like, okay, as you're promoting this workshop, you don't want them to like, go to the store and like never check out. So I hid the nav bar on here, but this is her store.
Yeah. Get them to do one thing.
One thing. Register now. Buy now. Add to cart.
Can you add link to store on the thanks for purchase page? Absolutely, you can, Eugene. That is a great idea. I'll tell you what a better idea is, though. I mean, that's never a bad idea. But a better idea is, though, so after they just bought, they're probably a little, like you heard of the term buyer's remorse. That's pretty common, except when you do a page like I just showed you, like with the rescue dog, because you actually do feel like I'm doing a good thing, right? But even then, they might still have some self-doubt. There is nothing wrong with, instead of you giving them a link, or they're just going to buy more and more and more, which they probably won't because they might be feeling bad. As soon as they're a customer, you have them, they're in your database. I would just email them or actually do. This is something that we don't talk a lot about that. Oh, and Greg says, soon we will have a feature to customize the thank you page. Yeah, I know what's coming down the road, and it is amazing. Here's what Dwight and I did with a lot of our stores just starting up. But then when so many sales came in, we couldn't really do it because it was, we're lazy. But when an order comes in, that like literally, instead of sending them to a link, the next morning I would wake up and I would look at the orders that came in. Again, not letting it ruin my day because I didn't want to spend all day doing this. But I'd look at it, I'd pull up their order on the screen behind me, and I'd make a Loom video. You'd see my head with their order behind me, or with their t-shirt or whatever they bought behind me, like the product page. You understand what I'm saying? Like I shared the screen of what they just bought, and then with Loom, it'll put your webcam in a little circle. And I would just literally say, hey, Mark, I just came in this morning. I am like so pumped up that you just bought the Rescue Joes, or that you ordered your free stickers. It makes me happy. It makes Taco. I would pick up Taco, but he's sleeping. Makes you happy, right, buddy?
Taco, pick him up.
Right? I'm kidding. He's not there, but see, acting. You thought he was, right? and I'd say, hey, Mark, anyway, I'm not going to wake Taco up, but listen, thank you again from the bottom of our heart for like supporting rescue dogs, and just like you made a difference. I appreciate you. Hey, let me know if you want, we didn't ship your order yet. Let me know if you want an extra t-shirt. I'll give you a discount. Just email me. Bye. Yeah. Like that is far more powerful, right?
So powerful. Because then guess what? They feel great. And now they're going to wear proudly their sticker, their shirt, whatever it is. And then someone's going to be like, where'd you get that store? Or where'd you get that shirt? And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got it from Rescue Joe. Let me tell you, you need to shop there and support them. I got a personal, like they're going to feel so good to like want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So go that extra mile. Dan, spend all Saturday doing that. Okay.
Is it possible to add products from other POD vendors via the manual product entry? It is. So manual product entry is really awesome because it's like you can sell literally whatever you want to sell. You just have to do, Printify or Printful, like that's all integrated. It makes it kind of easy. And we are working on even more integrations in the future. But yeah, if you want to sell, look, I know people on LaunchCart right now who, one guy is selling mop. I hope I'm not blowing up your spot. He went to Home Depot and they were closing out of these mop heads. Like not even the stick, but the thing you screw the stick in. And he bought like 4 billion of these because they were getting rid of that line, and now he just put those on his store and he's selling them. Hey, he ships them, he does all the stuff. But you can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did that with there was a store, a baby clothing store closing out, massive sale, and I did that. But you can, like, if there's another print on demand vendor, it's the same thing. Like you make their, like, let's say, like, for example, Printify wasn't integrated. You go create the listings and whatever vendor that is, copy and paste on a manual product. As the orders come in, you just go to that vendor and fulfill it. Yeah. So you can do anything you want to do. Digital downloads. I'm getting really big and selling digital products. That's what I did actually. One of my order bumps, I was selling, like, it was a small business mama shirt, and the order bump was a journal plus free ebook. I was like, add this journal.
Perfect. I love
to your order plus receive a free affirmation ebook. So I was like adding more value to the journal.
Love it.
So it's cool.
That's awesome. In fact, we should do a whole training on that sometime.
Learned it from the best. I wonder who it could be.
Did we teach you that?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that. When we were, absolutely. Listen to me, everyone. I'm genius.
Because you want to know what it was? Side story. I had listed my like journal at like $1 profit. And then you and Dwight gave me a big old speech about, hey, if you don't believe in your product, don't be in this game. And then I was like, oh my gosh, but you know,
it's hard to believe that two people as miserable as me and Gallowitz can influence and motivate people.
You did.
Look, we were pretty successful, but look what happens when you fly too high, too close to the sun. You melt like Icarus, like wax.
I can't.
Do you want to talk a little bit about launch links?
Yeah.
Your screen is there.
Yes. So, I just wanted to bring it up. One, because Ron asked about it. And then I wanted to show like how I'm using my launch links.
All right.
And then of course to anyone who's new, I want to show them what launch links is. So here's my launch links. This is my personal one. I actually have a couple launch links, but this is my main one that I will put in my Instagram bio, my TikTok bio, my Facebook bio, because if you're familiar with these different social media platforms, you can only add one link to your bio. And if you're like me and you are promoting your products or your services on social media, like if I'm on Instagram, stories or making posts, I'm always like, okay, you want to buy now or you want to get on this offer, click link in bio. So it's really important to, you can only have one link. So on my launch links, I have multiple ones. I sell coaching services and I build online stores. So I have like book a call with me, start your store today for free. And guess what? This takes them to LaunchCart and this is my affiliate link.
And everyone has an affiliate link when you sign up for a LaunchCart store.
Oh my gosh.
You already have the link. It's free.
Yeah. And let me tell you, it is from this chairman special because it really is an amazing opportunity. Like I'm literally calling past clients and friends because I'm like, I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity that LaunchCart's having right now. And I'm using my affiliate link.
Love it. That's cool.
So I just have like different things. Join my email list. But of course, like for Dope Mamas, I don't have it up right now. But when I do a sale, like for Black Friday, I hit all these links and I was like shop by Black Friday sale and it would take them right to Dope Mamas. Or if
it's funny, the big competition is Linktree and I got targeted by them for, if they have a paid version, which is not as good as the free version of this.
Yeah, no, I'll go to it right now. So I'm in the back end of my LaunchCart store. Right here's a little paper clip. You see my cursor? I'm circling
it. It's not a paper clip.
What
you
is
know
it?
What it is?
Oh,
it's a link, like a chain link.
I thought that was
I know, but use your head for the God's sake.
Yeah, but if I think of a paperclip link thing, it looks like that to me. I didn't even know what a link symbol is. Like, what is a link symbol?
Chain. Link, chain link.
Oh, I wasn't taught that. I'm sure.
Way to go, Greg. Way to really drop the ball on the chain link teaching.
Chain link. Okay, well, chain link. I've literally been saying paperclip. So embarrassing. So chain link right here. Click on it. It's going to switch me right to my launch links. And as you can see, I'm in a different one. This is my affiliates because I'm an affiliate with different platforms. So I created a separate, launch links for myself. Because I'm always like, someone's like, oh, let me get your affiliate link for this or for that. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just come here and I snag them. But if I go click on this like arrow, just how you could have one account, multiple stores. You can have one launch links account and multiple, links. So I have a lot. But cool. Here's my Candace Writer. We're not going to do
easy to edit. I really do love launch.
Yeah. Honestly, actually, I know I've done a training on this, so I could probably find it, but we might have to do another training because I love training on launchings because people don't know that like hidden features and tools that you can really like use this for. But definitely get familiar with this because it is cool. And you can add social icons, things and settings. You can even track your analytics, which to me, that's really amazing because I'm like, okay, who's clicking on what? But yeah, that is launch link. So you can navigate it from right up here, the chain link. And if you want to go back to your store, you just click on the launch car icon and you're right back into your store. So your homework today, everyone, launch links and go create some flows, and feel free to tag myself or Dan and be like, hey, check out my flow. And we would love to view it, critique it, and support you.
Yeah. Also, yesterday you should have got the link. Check your email. Should have got a link to the Master P T-shirt challenge that we just did. On demand, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Crammed everything we do in 4 days into 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Wait, when is it happening?
It's on demand. So check your email. You should have gotten it. Boom, bam. And also, this has been brought to you by, it's pretty slick, the Chairman Special. So how you do it is just go to launchcart.com/pricing, pick the plan you want. Get one of them, though. Again, not trying to be salesy, but you guys want this because you do want these tools. If the only way you wouldn't want these tools is if you're basically saying that I don't believe in myself, and we're going to help you. We're going to teach you. Like, you can do this because I'm not all that smart.
I'm going to be salesy, though, because I'll be the salesy person, because this is literally a crazy opportunity. And just like I was saying earlier, last year and this year is my year where I'm reducing my spending in different areas and I'm investing in myself and my business. So I'm like, what is it going to cost me to not do this? And think about that. What's it going to cost you to not do this? If you are like, I'm in growth mode. I'm in mode that I want to grow. I want to start my online business. This is literally the time to hop in on these deals, because I'm 100% sure this is never coming back. We're only doing this because of the partnership. And just like Dan just messaged, if maybe you're having some doubts and insecurity, but you're like, I want to go on, but I don't know, then I would really, 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 really recommend Scale, for the fact that Launch Academy is there, and their Project Roadrunner, and the other, what's the other one?
No Product, No Problem.
Because you will have those tools and resources to you to start taking action and gain that confidence and get rid of any fear or doubt. Because how do you get rid of fear and doubt? You expand your knowledge. So I'll be salesy if you're like, yeah, the time is now. The time is now. Like, when we announced this the other day, I got a text from a friend and she was like, wait, should I get in on this? And I'm like, yes, you should get on this. So it's super exciting. But we understand if you're like, I really can't afford the 43, then for sure, at least the lift off, because you can get going, get momentum going. And we're excited. We're excited to do this, and we're excited to like literally be here for your support, be your community. That's why Dan and I are here. We're going to constantly do trainings because we want you to succeed. LaunchCart wants you to succeed. That's why we're so excited for Master P, because he has that same passion where he's like, you're an entrepreneur. We want to help you. And we're going to do whatever we can in our power to give you the resources and tools to do that.
Yeah, very cool.
Boom, bam.
Right. Boom, bam. All right, you guys, we'll probably do some training tomorrow.
Ooh.
I like doing this training.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're free. Someone will be here.
I'll be free. I'll make myself free because I like spending time with Dan and you guys. So make sure.
All right, everyone. All right, go take care, do stuff, sell shit. Oh, and every day with an ounce of gratification. And what did your dad say?
You ruined it now. Now I can't think. Okay, wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. And
I want to end my way.
Okay.
Take advantage of this and go sell shit and make some money.